Hello, good morning, welcome. And for those that are new to watching my channel, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I would love to know how you found me and what topics you are really interested in. Also, make sure you're subscribed. What else was, anyways, let's just move on. I was going to say something else. The card that I pulled this morning is the Royal You. The Royal You, beautiful card from Colette Baron Reid's Seven Energies Oracle deck. So let's read a bit about what this is about. Key concepts: sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, as in being the leader in your own life, which is really important. And that's why I've been talking about this, the personal powers in some of my last videos. So really standing in your power, being empowered, knowing that you are a very powerful individual. You're worthy, you are deserving, right? Do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold your inner sense of worth and integrity. And I've talked about that before. When we have this inner sense of worth and like, I know what's right for me and what's best for me, and we hold that within, yet still come from a loving energy and acceptance for others and loving others also, we will be very safe. People will not tend to take advantage of you. I've been lucky enough, I was just kind of had this for years and years now, and I've never had problems, but also depends on what life path we're on and what our experiences are meant to be in life and how we're meant to overcome them, right? But really truly come from this confidence, like I know my well-being, I know exactly what I need for my well-being and health, right? And I'm going to do that for me. I'm going to be loving and giving to others also, and I know that when I build up my health, my confidence, my wealth, I can be the best for other people. And also knowing other people get to do that for themselves. They have the power. So this is it too, right? It's like each person has this power. No one is truly helpless. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are your thoughts, and that's what we're talking about today. So let's go into the topic. The topic today, there's a couple. One is when we are not happy with something, when we want something to change. And I'm so guilty of this for years and years. Our focus tends to be on what we don't want, or finding a solution to what we don't want, but thinking in this way. So notice, are you thinking in this way? My God, this still is happening to me. I don't like it. Okay, what can I do to get over this problem? I still have this problem. So what can I do to get over it? Wow, this problem is still here, and I've been thinking of solutions, but I can't think of any solutions. What's the solutions? Because I don't like this problem. You see what I mean? It's like the focus still is so strongly on the problem. You cannot solve a solution. You cannot get a solution while you're sitting in the problem. The problem lets you know what you're not happy with, what you don't like, what you need to solve, or what you need to find an answer for. That's all it's showing you is, oh, interesting. Thank you for this information. Thank you for this piece of information. That it's done. Now, well, let me look. Let me be open to possibilities. Let me see opportunities that are around me. Let's ask for guidance. I would love to know what can bring me closer to this. I would love what information I can find that will help me feel these feelings. What information will help me move towards this? Because this is what I really desire. You see how now you are focused more on the finding a solution and actually being in the energy of the desire and not continually holding on to the energy of what you don't want. And the more we put focus, concentration, and energy on what we're developing, what we're building, what we're moving into, who we are becoming, right? That will become bigger. What you focus on expands. That will become more dense, as in the energy will be more and more and more focused on it. So it's like when we hone in our focus, that thing becomes clearer and clearer, right? It manifests into being. That's kind of what happens. What matters in your life becomes matter. That's two ways. It's so interesting. I love that saying. What matters in your life becomes matter, right? So it's like what you make matter. I'm making what am I making matter? If you're making the solution and something you don't like and what you're not happy with matter more, you're just going to get more of that. Or are you focused more on, and it's not like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm so trying to get away from this thing. It's like, what are you moving towards? Stop looking at what you're trying to get away from. That only gives you a sign of what's not right. Thank you for that sign. Thank you for that clarity and awareness, right? Now I know what I don't want. Now I'm got to know, get really clear on what I do want. So much better, isn't it? And another thing is, remember what I said. I've been saying that the energy's coming onto this earth right now. The high frequency energy is crazy. The sun, solar flares, if you want to look up solar flares, if you want to look up the Schumann resonance, SCHUMAN resonance, and find out all about that, and solar flares and solar storms and that type of thing, which is bringing these different energies to the earth that I've been speaking about to help us move into a higher frequency and become kind of like better and brighter and more of a loving presence and human race. It is going, when these things come, they come in and they uplift and bring out, right? So it's like this energy comes in and it's going to dig out the dark. It's like pulling the weeds in a garden before you plant the beautiful new plants for spring. You got to pull out the weeds. So what's happening now is these weeds are being pulled out of the earth, Mother Earth. And as we know, so many things are going on with our environment, because Earth is changing. We as humans are changing. The atmosphere, the energy, the sun is changing. Everything's changing. This is a very important time in history. It's about global kind of and universal change. So that's what we're going through. Whether you want to believe that or kind of go, that sounds silly, you know that things are getting a little crazy. You have seen in the last few years how things are coming more out into the open. More dark is being exposed. That's happening within us too. And that can also happen in our health, with our body. Wow, these injuries are getting worse. My face broke out in rash. It's still a bit of broken out in a rash. It's like my body is purging stuff that it doesn't need anymore. And emotions and anxiety, depression, overwhelm, fear, if that's been suppressed and dumped into your body, that's going to come out to be felt, dealt with, and healed and removed. It wants you to feel it, move that energy through your body. And it can also, like I said, come out in physical symptoms, being sick, having rashes, digestive problems, all of those things. And of course, the emotional. That doesn't mean you're going crazy, because it feels like, why am I feeling these horrible emotions? Because nothing in my life should make me feel this way. So then we feel like we're going crazy, but you're not. And if women, you know, if you've gone through perimenopause, you know how crazy those emotions can be when they come up. But again, menopause and perimenopause is just a phase in your life where you are changing, evolving, transforming into the next phase of you. Exactly what we're doing through this transition and this ascension. We are changing and moving into the next phase of us as these soul human beings. It is nothing to fear, but the world around us is also changing. Like I said, the darkness, the heaviness, the bad stuff we don't always want to look at or face is going to come up to be removed, to be dealt with, right? So we see this in the world, but it is coming up to be removed, and then there's better on the other side. So, and that can happen only in a few years. So don't worry. It's not a lifetime. I'm 61. Thank goodness. I believe this will only be 1 or 2 years. Okay. So don't be afraid of what's going on in the outside environment. Focus on you as a soul being. Shine your light, let things come up, deal with them, cry, feel it. Know that none of this shame, guilt, fear, doubt within yourself is truth, because you were born as a newborn baby, perfect and worthy of all. Okay? You are still that soul. You are still that soul. So we need to release the layers of conditioning and programming that have been put upon us. And that's what this time is for. It's brutal. I'm not always smiling like this. I've gone through some huge stuff to release and let go of so much of this, right? All right. That's your journey now. If you have any questions, comment below. If you want information or sites or anything like that, let me know. All right. Let's breathe this through, right? Grounding, Breathing, going outside, standing with your feet flat on the ground outside, either barefoot or whatever, connecting to nature, going for walks, hugging a tree, touching the grass, walking on the ocean, walking on the beach. That's one of the best things you can do, right? As you inhale, you're going to lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, this is grounding. You're going to imagine this beautiful energy come down, down, down through your feet, down into the earth, as if it's going right down and following down into the earth's center, like a tree trunk or roots. And then they start grounding, and the roots start spreading out and clinging to the beautiful energy of the inner earth, right? It's just there and it's holding on. And then inhale, you're going to inhale the beautiful, loving, safe energy of the earth up into your body, right? Bringing it up through your whole body as you inhale. And as you exhale, relax, release, let go, relax the muscles, bring your energy down, down, down. Feel yourself grow heavier, 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 down into the earth, safety within, safety, all of that, right? Safety, love, security, grounding down to the earth like a strong tree. Inhale, bringing that beautiful energy up into your whole body, expanding, feeling that beautiful energy through your whole body. And as you exhale again, let go, release. You can put your hands on your heart. I choose to let go. I now release. I clear, clear, clear anything that isn't serving me anymore. I clear these dark emotions. I allow myself to bring up the fear, doubt, and worry, to know that none of it is true, right? To know that none of it is true. And it is okay that I'm feeling those feelings. It is totally okay. I am human. It is okay. They cannot hurt me. I choose to focus on the light and love that's in my heart, and the light and love that is in the consciousness or God, with God. I ask God, source, my angels to guide me in this journey, and to help me process and move these emotions that are feeling so uncomfortable right now. All right, there you go. Have an absolutely amazing day or night. Make sure to share this video if you really enjoyed it. Leave me a comment, give me a like or subscribe. That really helps. And have an amazing day. Bye.